Hi guys.
After the 1840s and into the 50s, the Colt made the Dragoons, but the revolvers, he kept on making them smaller and smaller, and eventually they kind of settled on 44 caliber for the Army and 36 caliber for the Navy. So this is an 1861 Navy revolver. It's a reproduction by Uberti, color case, hardened frame. It's got those little holes in there. There's screws that go in there, and it's like a plug, and then you got a shoulder stock that clips on there, and then it's got like a pistol grip with a shoulder stock, and that's the reason those holes are there, and also those cutouts. That's all the way the shoulder stock fits on. So this is exactly the same as the previous generations, just made smaller, and they got the improvements, better catch for the loading lever. They got better cylinder stops, not as fragile. Load is way down. 20 grains of black powder on a 36. This is a 1861 Navy, so it's a 36 caliber. Cylinder's got some scroll work of ships at war, and very nice and sleek pistol. And at the time, while this was going on, the cartridge was invented, and they made this. So this is also a reproduction. So that's that same revolver. They stripped the lever out, and they put in the position where the lever went, they got a cartridge ejector in there. They cut the back of the cylinder off, so the back of the cylinder was milled off, and then a collar put in there with a loading gate. Now we're starting to get to Colt single action type of design, so you could load in there. So this was a 36 caliber, and 36 caliber, the bore of a 36 caliber was indeed 36, so these were converted to like 38 Colt, which is slightly shorter than a 38 special. This is a reproduction in 38 special. So, but it's that same revolver, cylinder cut back, collar put in there, put a sight on there because they now cut the hammer off, because the hammer had to reach forward to get into there, so the hammer was cut off. The back sight used to be on the hammer, now that disappeared, and they put a little sight on the collar that they put in, and now you essentially got a modern revolver, and you eject the empties with that piece that replaced the loading lever. Still not the strongest revolver out, because it's still rotating on the center pin. It's not over the top, so you don't have a cage around your ignition system. But it was a step in the right direction. Just a bit of interesting history. We talk again.